Hello guys, this is Abhay back again, and today I'm going to talk about how you can onboard the data through script. It means I'm going to talk about the scripted input. This is really going to be very important and one of the onboarding methods. So we have already learned about the monitoring process, right? How using the monitor stanza we can forward the data from one end to another end. So today we are gonna learn how using the script we will forward the data from one end to another end. Let's say I want to know the process running in my server, in my application servers, or what is the memory and what is the CPU used. These kind of details, if I want to know, obviously these kind of details will not be, written in any log. So these kind of details can only be known using the script. You have to write a command in order to get to know what exactly processes are running in your server, what's the total memory available, what is the total memory used, what is the total CPU you have in your server, and all those stuff. You got the point. The information I'm talking about, the one which is not the part of the content of the log. You got the point, which is not the part of the content of the log. This information you can only get by writing a script or by applying a command in the server. So those information, if you have to send it to the Splunk indexer so that it can be fetched from the Splunk search shed, then you have to go for the scripted input. You got the point, right? Scripted input is used when you want to fetch the information of the application server through some script. Got the point? If you already have the data in the log, then obviously why should I go for the scripted input? I'll go with the monitor stanza, which you have already learned. The data, the information which is not available in the log, but yes, I have to get the information from the server using the script. In that case, we have to go for the scripted input. So first of all, in order to know the scripted input, let me tell you one thing. Okay. So I have opened a notepad. The configuration files are residing in /opt Splunk etc system and local, right? This is a place where the configuration files are residing. Now we have one more file. We have one more path in which the configuration files are residing, and that I'm going to talk about today. So opt Splunk etc apps, then you have to give the app name. It can be any app name. I'll talk about this one, don't worry. And inside that there's a local. So app is nothing but a directory which will be created under apps. So all the application in Splunk will be residing in /etc/apps directory. Okay. Now today we are gonna create the scripted input in a particular app. So that what will happen, this application will have the scripted input. You got the point. We can create the scripted input in etc system local also. That also I'll show you, not to worry about that. But let me create the separate tab, and inside the separate tab, let me put the script, and then I will onboard the data. Understood? So let me go to the heavy folder. As you can see here, I have universal forwarder, heavy forwarder, I have indexer and search shed. Okay, so let me go to the heavy folder first. 192.168.2.79. So let me rename this. So one extra 9 I have written here by mistake, I guess. So don't get confused with this. Okay, I'm using super putty in order to connect to all the 4 servers in a different tab. Now what I'm going to do, if config, right? So now I am going to capture the IP address, and it is going to be 192.168.2.79. Now what I'm going to do, I'll go to my Chrome browser. Okay. And this Chrome browser, I am going to open this 192, this one. Okay. So 179. So this is a 1. Colon 8000. Enter. I'm logging to the heavy forwarder. Now the question is why I'm logging to the heavy forwarder. I can log into any components except universal forwarder from the UI. So I want to log into the component where I have the UI available. So either I log into HF, or I log into indexer, or I log into the search head. All are same to me in this scenario. Why? Because I want to create an app. So how app will be created is pretty simple. After you logging, this is a home page. I'm gonna click on here. Okay, this app settings, and I'm gonna click on create app. It's pretty simple. After clicking on the create app, I have to give a name of the app. So let's say the name of the app is Scripted Scripted Input, and I'm going to give the folder name also the same. It can be different as well, not a big deal. Okay, I'm just giving this name because by looking at this name, you will at least get to know what this app is doing. So Scripted Input, version, you can put anything, 1.0, because this is the first version of this. If I come down, visibility, yes. Why I'm keeping the visibility? Because if I keep the visibility yes, then I have an app option here, right? You remember app option? So if I click on that app drop down, I will see my app over there. If you want, you can also click on no. So that's not a big deal. Okay. Author is Abhay Singh. You can put the author name and you can put the description. Not a big deal. And then you have to come down. The final step is template, bare bones. So remember, you have to keep the bare bones. Got the point? You may be having other templates as well, like sample_app, but you have to go for the bare bone because we want a naked app to be created. Okay, because we are going to customize our own app based on our requirement. Now save it. I'll just simply click on save. Okay, so it has got saved now. Measure minor patch. So the version should be in this way, 1.0.0. So I'll just come down a bit and here go for this. Okay, just come down and click on save. I'm going to click on save here now. My application got created. You see here, Scripted Input. Okay, so the version is this. Update checking yes, visibility yes. Now if I click on here, you see Scripted Input will be visible. So if I put it as no, then visibility won't be there. My application will work, but the thing is, it will not be shown here. I mean, that visibility will not come here. You got the point in the apps. Now I'll go in the back end. So that is the only thing I had to do in the front end to create the app so that I will have the directory structure of the app. Inside the app, what happens now? You have a local directory, you have a metadata, you have bin, you have system, a lot of stuffs are there. So I'm done. Now I will go to /opt Splunk etc apps. I told you, right? And then ls minus ltr. You see here, Scripted Input. Okay. I have got this app created. Inside this app, if I go, I will see that directory structure. And this is a bare bone. Bare bone means it's a naked app. I don't have any configuration inside anything except the app.conf. Fine. So local metadata being default and everything. So I'm going to deploy this app in the universal folder. Why universal folder? Because I want to capture the data from the universal folder. So universal folder is installed in the application server, from where I want to capture the memory information and the CPU information or whatever it is from the UF and want to send to the index app. This is my target. So what I'm going to do, SCP, there's a command -R. I have to go one step back. SCP-R /opt Splunk etc apps and Trivid. Then I have to go for root @192.168. I'm going to give the IP address of universal folder .2.78. Okay. So through SCP command, I'm transferring or I'm copying the application which I created in the HF. So I am copying the application from HF to UF, and I have to give the path in UF, which path I'm going to put my directory or this application. So I'm going to put Splunk forwarder, because in UF you will have Splunk forwarder, not Splunk, right? Then etc and apps. Got the point? This is pretty simple. I'll put enter. Now it is asking for root users password of the UF. So I'm going to give the password. After I put the password, I got the confirmation that every file of every directory has got successfully transferred 100%, right? Now this is done. My heavy folder things are done. Now I'll go to UF. I'll go and check whether it has come to the location or not. Okay. Now you see here, Trivid scripted input. I have got this present here. Very good. Now this is the first step. What? I created the app in any component where I have the GUI available. From there, I created the app. So in our case, I created the app in heavy folder and I copied from the heavy folder to the universal folder. Perfect. Now the second step is I'll go to the home directory, which is /root. In my case, I'm going to create a script. Okay, a normal script. I just want to see free -m. This is a script which will show me that what is the total memory, used memory, free memory, shared buffer, cache, and everything. Or vmstat. I have vmstat as well. Okay, so it is going to show me free memory and vmstat. So let's talk about free memory. I mean, for the time being. So I'm going to create a script with this shebang. Okay, Trivid memory capture.ksh. Free space -m. Right. Now I save this file. I want to check what I wrote is correctly written or not. Trivid. Perfect. Now I don't have a permission to execute the script. That's the reason I have to give the execute permission to the script. chmod +x. Sorry. +x. Now you see it has got the execute permission. That's the reason the color got changed automatically by Linux system itself. Okay. Earlier, I did not have execute permission. You see here, there is no X, but here now I have got X here. Okay, guys. Now, what I'm going to do, I will run the script to check whether my script is running or not properly. So I'll do the manual check first. Guys, here I have written only one line of script. You can have 1,000 lines of script. This script can do anything. It can log into any application server or database. delete the table or remove the things, come out. So you can have your own script. It can be any number of lines. You got the point? Now, so what is the name of this script? The name of this script is Trivid memory cap.ksh. Fine. Now, what I'm going to do, I will open a notepad so that it will be easy for me to, get the script name whenever I want. Now, I will configure inputs.conf in the app. I will configure inputs.conf in the app. You got the point? But so where will I go? I'll go to my app. I'll give ls-ltr. I'll go to bin. So what is my path? My path is /opt/Splunk folder etc apps Trivid scripted input /bin. Here what I'm going to do, I am going to copy the script. I'm going to copy the script from /root to this place because I have to keep the script over here. No, you see, I have got the script over here. So I'm going to copy this location. I'm going to copy this location. Okay, along with this name, because this I'm going to use in the inputs.conf. Okay, Control C. Now I will go to the local directory. I'm again showing you the path /opt/Splunk folder /etc/apps app name local. I was in bin, so I kept the script in the bin directory. Now I'm in local directory, right? Now what I'm going to do, ls-ltr, I'm going to use inputs.conf. And I'm going to start my script stanza, script :/. This is syntax, right? Script. After that, I'm going to put this path where I have the script kept or where I have the script residing. Got the point? Script : :/ and then the full path. This script has got the execute permission, not to worry about that. Now disabled equal to false. Why I'm giving false? Because let's say you don't want to disable this script, right? You want to enable this script so that script will run and capture the output and send it to the indexer via heavy folder in our case. Sometimes what happens, I don't want this script to be run. I want this script to be disabled for the time being. So in this case, disable equal to true. I'll just come here and put true here so that I don't have to remove any of the items from the inputs.conf, but still the script will not run because I have enabled the disability. You got the point? I have, or in another case, you can say I have disabled this script. So in this case, I'm not disabling it. Okay, that isn't disabled equal to false. Now I can put my own host. So I'm putting a host as Trivid UF. Okay, just simply. Then I can put the index name, in which index it is going to get created. So let's say Trivid mem. So let me get this Trivid mem so that I can create this in the indexer. That says that I'm capturing this and putting it in the notepad. Okay. Right. So index is done. Enter. Now I'm going to put interval. Guys, interval is nothing. It takes the, let's say if I give 60 seconds example. So it takes the unit in seconds. So if I want to run, because I have to keep on running this script after some interval of time, right? So what is the interval of time on which I want to run my script? So I am giving 60 seconds. Interval equal to 60 seconds. You got the point? So if I write like this, what will happen? My script will run now. Let's say today is, now is 10 o'clock in the night. So after 60 seconds, again it will run. Again, it will get the data. Again, it will forward the data to the indexer via heavy forwarder. Again, after 60 seconds, it will run. So it will keep on running after each 60 seconds. So this, we have to decide what would be the frequency of the script to run. You got the point? And then if you want, then I can give my own source. If you want, otherwise the source will be taken as the script. Private memory cap and source type. Source type I'm giving memory capture. Okay. Or instead of memory capture, the good thing would be free, so that you will get to know what command you are giving. Okay. So script, disabled, host, index, interval, source type. Now I am saving this. Check it once. I have a habit, after editing or modifying any of the configuration files, I check it like this. Okay. Perfect. So this is absolutely correct. Now, before I restart universal forwarder, I have to create this with mem, right? So I've already got this here. I've already got this here. What is my index, sir? 80, right? 80. So I'll go to the UI part. This is my indexer. I'm going to just create the index in here. $80 or 81. 1 second, guys. No, my indexer, right? My indexer is 80. Yeah, that's true. (192.168.2.80) colon 8000. You know, right? 8000 is a by default port. So my indexer is loading. Got loaded. I'll go to settings. Index says you already know about all this stuff, right? I'll click on new index. And here I'm going to do the control V. I don't want to take the chance of typo. That's the reason I copied and pasted the index name. It's pretty simple. With mem. Okay, guys. Now, this is my search shade, which is already connected to my indexer. This is 81. Okay, so I created the index in the indexer. So this is 81, and let me do the search on the index equal to with mem. Okay. So I'm gonna, okay, it just got logged out. 1 second, guys. There's some problem with the search sheet. I don't know what has happened. 1 second. Yeah, now it came. So sign in. Now it got open. Now I'm going to search with index equal to, okay, index equal to 3 with mem. Nothing is coming. Even if I increase the timeline speaker, nothing is coming, right? Because I have not started the Splunk services in the UF. Now what I'm going to do, I'll go to UF. Now the final thing is I have to restart Splunk. Now let's see the magic. What happens? Got it. Restart is done. So now what is the next step? I'm just going to my search it to see whether I have received any data or not in the with mem. Enter. About to send, about to get the data, not to worry. Now, if I'm not seeing any data here, it means I need to check in the indexer whether data has come to the indexer or not. Okay. I'm putting enter again here. So let me check in the indexer. See, I've got one event count. So data might have reached. This is the indexer. So data has already reached here. Got the point. Index equal to, if I give this, enter. Hey, I got the data. You see here. I got the data as 2 events, and as you can see here, down, you have the data in front of you. Got it? You see, the data is showing up here. Now, what's the host name? Trivid UF. What's the source? Trivid memory cap, and source type is free. So by looking at the source type, you will easily get to know what command you have given to capture the memory information. You got the point? So this is a scripted input. Now the question is why I was not able to fetch the data from the search sheet, because my search sheet, this search sheet is not connected to the indexer. That's the reason. Now you see, I'm giving enter, but it is not happening, right? Now I'll show you the magic. There's no magic. You already know this, right? I mean, I'll go to settings, then distributed search. I'm going to connect my search with the indexer. That's it. See, there is no search peer added. So new search peer. Here I'm going to give https:// what's the IP of indexer? 192.168.2.80 :8089. 8089 is a management port. Is a management port through which the search it will get connected to the indexer. Here I have to give the indexer username and indexer password. Okay. Indexer username and indexer password. Got it? Now save. Red Hat 3 is my indexer because Red Hat 1, Red Hat 2, Red Hat 3, Red Hat 4. So 3 is my indexer. Red Hat 1 is UF. Red Hat 2 is HF. Red Hat 3 is indexer and Red Hat 4 is searched. So it is up now. Now if I go here, that's the reason I got surprised why it is not coming to the search it, because the search it was not connected to the indexer. Now if I give like this, enter, you will see the data. You got the point? You will see the data. Okay, so I hope you have got the better idea on how to send the data through script and what is scripted input. Now the script will be yours. You have to write the script on your own in order to perform something on the server, which normally a log file cannot do. So I hope you enjoy the session, and we'll meet again with such kind of exciting and important topic in Splunk. Till then, stay tuned and happy Splunking.